Today, I want to show you how to grow your own bean sprouts. Something you can grow any time of the year, even in the middle of winter, inside, and it only takes a couple of days. Winter is my least favorite time of the year. I love the springtime when you see all the new life beginning to bud in the world around you. But we're right in the middle of winter. As I record this, it is January the 3rd. We actually had snow on the ground this morning, although it's mostly melted now. But it's still cold out here. So let's get inside and let's find out how we can grow our own bean sprouts. We're going to be making our bean sprouts from a mixture of grains that's called amber waves of grain, which includes 11 sprouting grains and pseudo grains, including wheat, rye, triticale, oats, spelt, kamut, quinoa, sesame, millet, and amaranth. We're going to use a pint-sized mason jar. And to that, we're simply going to add about 1/4 cup of the amber waves of grain seeds. Then we're going to fill that jar up about halfway with water, and we're going to just let that soak for 12 to 24 hours. Now, while we let that soak, we're going to want to keep it covered. All I'm going to do is use a paper towel, and since this is a mason jar, I'll just use the ring to hold it on. You could use a rubber band as well. By the way, you can use any kind of jar for this, any kind of jar at all. Now, once you've let that soak for 12 to 24 hours, you're going to want to drain the water off. And you can pour it through the paper towel or filter, or you can use a strainer. You can actually just take the lid off of it and kind of carefully pour it out. Don't let the seeds go down the sink. That works just fine. Now, once you've drained off all the water, you're going to want to fill that up again and just sort of rinse everything out. And then pour the water off one more time so that the seeds stay inside the jar and will remain damp, but will not be soaking underneath water. They'll just be in the jar and damp. Once you've done that, then you can put the paper towel or coffee filter back on the jar and put your ring or your rubber band back on the jar lid just to keep it all in place. And then we're going to set that aside and let it sit for another 12 to 24 hours. Now, each day you're going to want to check your sprouts, because this is only going to take 1 or 2 days. If your sprouts have sprouted the first time you check them, then you're done. If they still need to grow a little bit more, then just rinse them, pour the water out, recover them, and let them set. These sprouts were ready after 2 days. Now, once your sprouts are finished, you want to simply put a lid on the jar. And for this, I'm going to just use the mason jar lid that comes with the jar. It doesn't have to seal for like canning or anything like that, just something to cover it. And then we're going to place the jar with the sprouts inside the refrigerator. This will keep up to 2 weeks. Putting it in the refrigerator just helps retard the growth of the sprouts and keeps them fresh. And they'll be good for about 2 weeks. Now you can cook your sprouts in all kinds of ways. You can eat them raw. They're great on a salad. But one of the things I like to do with my amber waves of grain sprouts, I like to add them to a fried egg for breakfast. It just gives a great taste. Amber waves of grain sort of have a nutty, grainy flavor, and it really works well fried in a frying pan, kind of toasted with that fried egg. So that's what we're gonna do. This is a really simple recipe. We're using fresh eggs from our chickens. We just put it in a iron skillet on a stove on medium high heat. Add a little salt and pepper. Now we're just going to add a little bit of those sprouted beans on top of the egg, right in the skillet. Just kind of sprinkle them around, mix them in. You can add as many as you want. Then we'll just flip that egg over and let those sprouts get nice and warm and toasty. It's a delicious combination. Add in a couple of pieces of toast with some butter and some homemade peach jam, and it is a delicious, healthy, nutritious breakfast that's easy to make. Man, that's some good eating. It's amazing that you can grow a garden inside right in the middle of winter in a little jar. Bon appetit, my friends. Now, these grains are available at sproutpeople.org, and they have a selection of all different kinds of sprouts that you can buy and that you can grow. I encourage you to go check them out, look at all of the different kinds. So far, we have had the amber waves of grain, which we really liked, and we bought some mung beans, which were okay, but they weren't our favorite. We bought them because they were supposed to be more similar to just regular bean sprouts like you might get at a grocery store or on a salad bar at a restaurant. But we really like the amber waves of grain, and we're going to also try the Russian mix this year. But look at all of these different sprouts they have available. They even have sprouts that you can grow for your pets. So go check them out and leave a comment and let me know what you think. How do you like your sprouts? Which mix do you like the best? Leave a comment and let me know. The website is really good. It tells you all about the nutrition, tells you about how to grow the sprouts, and it gives all kinds of helpful information. They even sell equipment to grow your sprouts in, but so far we haven't needed that. We've simply used the jars that we have on hand because we have lots and lots of mason jars now. So anyway, check them out and see what you think.
You know, James 3:18 says, "Those who are peacemakers will plant seeds of peace and will reap a harvest of righteousness." I want you to think about how you can be a peacemaker in life. How can you help make the world a better place? Not by getting upset, not by looking for reasons to get mad and angry, not for looking for reasons to argue or fight, but looking for ways to make peace with people, being gracious, being a person that gives people the benefit of the doubt, does everything that they can to get along with people and to be loving and kind and to help bring peace. If you bring peace for others, you will have more peace in your life as well. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy growing your own bean sprouts too. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think, how you like your bean sprouts. And if you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, click the like button, and ring the bell so that you get notifications every time I come out with a new video. Now, let's all get out there and let's grow and be fruitful.
Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to become a thumb bud.